This week we have for you two matches from Papal as Thunderbolts are searching for a new home. I hope everyone watches these highlights as there are some interesting clips that are shown in the second match between KITFORW and Raw Warriors, the rake incident, the penalty call and then the Kino missing persons report. This clip has purposefully been placed after the tunnel at the end of the match. Hope you folks enjoy the 7th week's highlight show as I take my leave. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening and good night wherever you are.
All right, Mr. Bable, can you just tell us what your thoughts are about the match? I mean, there are always a few changes in the last minute, and are there any today?
Yes, last minute Harshad and Suraj dropped out, and since RW is the team in form, we have made a strategy for against them, and we are hoping for a better result.
Okay, thank you. And what do you think your prediction would be?
We think we will win by 1-0.
1-0 at least.
Yes.
And otherwise, anything else will do? Any other result, or you just want 1-0?
We want to win against the best team in the league.
So we'll expect some good attacking football from Blazing Eagles today?
Yes.
Anything else to say?
We will not be playing like an underdog, or we will not going to defend. We are going to defend by making more attack.
That's a great thing to hear from you, the manager. And who's your captain today?
Today Sharad is the captain
Sharad.
for Blazing.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Amti.
Thank you,
Thanks
sir.
a lot. Thank you. Good morning, JJ.
Morning, coach.
The question here I want to ask you is, usually there are always some last minute changes apart from the preview you have written the previous day. So, not the previous day, the previous week.
Right.
So, are there any changes now? Have your plans changed or they're the same?
I think we are playing the same formation. I think we have just got Tawfiq out for the last minute because of some personal things. So, the formation is same, but the positions might change a little bit.
Anything else you want to elaborate about the tactics, what you're going to use?
Yeah, we're going to mostly look at the position game today. Because it's a big ground, and we are used to sin, and this is a big ground for us. So we will kind of look at maximum possession and try to win the ball much, and I'm sure goals will come for us.
So you're coming off a fantastic season from the TZLC 7 and you're continuing it this season as well. I mean, you guys are playing superbly, playing fantastic football, and the fans are wondering whether it's going to continue in this match the way you've been playing. Are you going for the win or?
Yeah, coach, definitely we're going for the win. We're going for this, always on the upper end of the table. That's what we target all the way. And it's all about the support and definitely the teamwork together that gets us to this level. So.
Thank you, JJ. Anything else to say?
No, coach. Thanks.
Thanks a lot, JJ. Thank you.
So here we are, Blazing Eagles versus Royal Warriors. We've got Blazing Eagles in possession. It's Amti playing quite deep. Jay loses the ball. He lost the ball quite often in this match. Amti on the ball again. Amti plays the ball to the left. Got VK. VK plays the ball to Gru. Gru loses control of the ball. Oh, he leaves it, and VK is going for an overlapping run. Who's that? Ivan. I think Ivan crossed the ball inside, or was that Emonk? No, Emonk is here, the number 7. What the hell is Mario doing? Anyway, JJ wins the ball and JJ scores. Was that a dive by Satsut? Oh my goodness, this is a terrible dive. Terrible goal. Ay. Ooh, Blazing Eagles just committing suicide with that. A header from Mario straight up in the air, and then he lost sight of the ball. JJ also lost sight of the ball, realized in front of goals. And Satsut, I don't know what he was attempting. Maybe he was attempting to. He dropped a piece of cake on the ground and was planning to eat it later, and then it just bent over. It's terrible. We've got Sherry on the ball. Sherry. Oh, it's a delicate through ball, but I don't think Gru was expecting that. Emonk. A swift 1-2 with Ivan, I think it is. Emonk on the ball. Emonk loses control of the ball. Sherry to, who was that? Jay. Now it's Kino down the wing to Gru, and Amti is asking for the ball down the line, and Gru plays the ball inside. We've got RW on the ball now. That's Rafa on loan from Black Thunder. Somehow gains control of it. Avoids the advances of Kino. Got Royal Warriors attacking. Among many runs down the flank, crosses the ball inside, and Satsut just about manages to palm the ball away and clears the ball past the halfway line. Satsut rolls the ball across to Deep. Deep plays the ball. Oh, it's a poor ball, Kino, and now it's Among. Among. Rafa makes a run. Among plays the ball inside. I can't quite see what's happening, but there's a chance here. A shot on goal. No, it isn't. And yes, it is. It's off the pole. This Satsut's supposed to have very high stats as a goalkeeper at 135. Ball bouncing about in the D, but from what we can see here, it's quite poor. And that was Avi, and that's poor cameraman work. I think it was RT from Aund Astros. A ball down the flank, intercepted. It's still Royal Warriors. JJ down the flank to Mantan. What's he going to do with it? Cross the ball in. Yes, it does. It's a lovely cross, and just goes wide. I think that was Ivan. Sherry plays the ball to the flank to Amti. Amti on the ball. Amti goes around full 360 degrees. And yes, that's a pull on him. Ivan doesn't accept so, but the referee does give him a yellow card. He pulls him back. As I said, zero tolerance policy here at the TZLC. And as long as both players are doing it, there's no issue. But if only one of them is doing it, is not in control of the ball, that's going to be a foul. Anyway, it's Gru plays the ball to Amti. Amti on the ball, takes a shot. Quite unimpressive there. From that distance, even that can't beat Kramer, who's on loan, and Kramer quite clearly took more than 4 steps after he gained control of the ball with his hands. And many of the professional organizations all over the world ignore the fact that he's only got 4 steps after collecting the ball cleanly. Everyone seems to forget these basic rules. Ivan comes back on after being sent off in that earlier incident. We have got now a corner, a short corner play, and again the camera guns AWOL. It was Amti's header, it just went wide. We've got Royal Warriors attacking now. Satsut, some action from Satsut. He kicks it to Sherry. What's Sherry gonna do with it? Sherry, a beautiful ball down the middle to Rake on the ball on the right to Robbie. Robbie takes some time to control that ball. Robbie, he's playing around with his Deep, that is, who's moved up front. It's Amti now. Amti 360 degree turn by Amti again. Lovely pass to JJ, back to Amti. Amti with a chance here. Amti going one-on-one. What's he going to do with it? There's a chance here, and Amti goes wide. Oh, it was easier to miss than score, and he did miss. Or should I say it was easier to score than miss. And he missed. Yeah, a bit of a problem sometimes when I'm commentating. That was such an attempt of saving a goal. All he did was touch the ball. Lovely skill there from Vickers. I think that's Vickers or Ivan. I keep getting confused with the two. They're quite similar in the
Tell me your views, now. How was the match so far? What do you think's happening? Atul, some comments?
The match is pretty okay. People are running around.
Ashok, as are
RW are getting chances, but they have missed goals from very promising situations. And I think the pace of the game is slow because I think both teams are trying to conserve their.
Okay, enjoying the game as a lines person. Thank you. Mishti, any words? Sorry?
Good match, good going.
Oh, okay, fantastic. Any advice you would like to give to them if you had a chance to give to them?
Amti is calling for the ball too early. He has to do one or two passes in the midfield and ask the through ball.
Anything else?
For the through ball too first.
Thank you, Mishti. Neeraj?
RW has major possession. We have had a couple of good chances. Ideally, they could have converted. So they still have chance to come back.
Thank you. Me, the other lines person on the other side.
Good game so far. Both the teams are getting chances, but they are losing the ball too quickly. They should pass around, have a good game. That's it. They are trying to score on every move.
Thank you, Mir. Suman,
There are some good moves in the
I heard that you came late today on the ground.
I'm extremely sorry for that.
Your club might be fined.
Personally, I'm ready to take any fine.
personally? This is all in TZR.
I'm extremely sorry for that.
Okay, any views of the match? We won't travel him too much.
Both the teams are playing very well, and there are some good mobs, but they are not able to convert a goal. Hopefully next up we'll see the goals.
Thank you, Suman. Nice haircut, Suman.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Amar?
Want
Any
to see
words?
more goals. Match started with a goal, there are no more goals.
Spoken like a true spectator. Thank you, Amar. And our cameraman here, let's hope he's done a good job. Any views?
I think the game is much more equal than I thought it would be.
Oh, you thought Blazing Eagles are crap, yeah, all the time?
No, I thought RDU was doing better, but I think both teams are equal. Excited
that's
to
nice,
see what
nice
happens
to
in
say.
the next half.
You expect more goals?
Yeah, from BA rather than RW.
But your brother's playing over there.
That's why.
Good. I like to see that. Grove, anything?
Food on the ground is good. No, I think it's a very even match. It's interesting to watch, but they're losing the ball way too fast. Both the teams are losing it way too fast. So I hope they keep more control and score more in this half.
Thank you, Grove. Thanks a lot. Vicky. Sorry, I just totally forgot you. Tell me, what are your views as the stats reporter?
Concentrating on my job basically.
So,
And nice match, but not a single 10 pass move.
oh, how unfortunate that
Teams
is.
need to work on that.
Thank you. I'm sure they'll take your advice. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
So it's after half-time now, the half-time score being 1-0 to the away team Royal Warriors. Scored in the second minute with that fantabulous mistake by Mario and then JJ tapping it in, and then Satsut, poor dive. We've got 135 on the ball now. Gives the ball up to JJ, I think it is, since Ivan. And what happened there?
Karan.
It's in. He scored. Oh my good! Look at Satsu. What's he doing? He showed his back. What? Oh! Satsut is not an example of good goalkeeping. It's 2-0. 0-2 to Royal Warriors. Amti with the free kick. Goal mouth off the line by 135. Headed back inside. Pressure from Blazing Eagles. That's Gru. Gru closed his eyes, and later on we found out that Gru closed his eyes when he headed that ball. He said that mitti aankh mein jaane wala tha, meaning that dirt was going to go into his eyes, so he closed his eyes. And that's, I'm not sure who that was who went wide with the header. We've got Amti. Amti plays Jay back to Amti. That's probably the only pass which was proper. There you go, he lost the ball again. Jay lost the ball 99% of the times. We've got Munton desperate to score, I think. Munton gives to JJ on the ball. JJ, Ivan back to JJ. What's go? It's Sherry. It's an on goal. Referee thought it was a slight push on Sherry by JJ, but it wasn't enough. I mean, that was a mistake by Sherry. Unfortunate, because he was having a good game. We can see here now in the action replay, JJ just slight shove, but not enough. And I think everyone wanted to score against Satsud, including Sherry. Ooh, that was wild there. You'd have heard Mario screaming away that he didn't foul him, but he could clearly make out that it was a push. Can't show you that action replay. Munton just tapping it to the goalkeeper, probably thinking that anything can get past Satsud, but that didn't. Went straight at Satsud, that too. Rake, a lovely move down the central area of the ground. Rake still on the ball. Amti leaves it for deep. Plays a 1-2 with Rake, and there's a chance here. That's deep going down the flank. Deep. Ooh, he's dropped there by Yogi, but well spotted by the ref. He says play on. He asked the linesperson for the final word on that, and yes, Yogi is termed to have dropped him. We've got the free kick coming up from Kino. Kino with the free kick, a tap. What's Kramer going to do it? Kramer lets it in. Well, today has been a real good display of fantastic keeping. Well, let's just say on how not to keep Kino. Look at this. I mean, this is what I would call as one of the low lights. All credit for Kino. He'll probably say he just spotted that Kramer was not concentrating and then decided to lob him. Anyway, we've got Amonk who ran right down the flanks, and is a lovely cross inside. Not enough power on that. Mr. Desperation, Munton, who tried to score with his head there. But Amonk, as we'll see, he ran right down the flanks in both the matches. The match he played on, the match will be showing you soon. They've got Gru on the left. Gru crossed the ball inside. A lovely run by Amti. Rafa tight on him there. Rafa, he thinks the ball has gone out. Everyone thinks Avi stopped. Amti still continues. It's a terrible. What was John doing? Another great example of how not to keep. Oh my goodness. Miraj said that the ball was still in play. No player should stop unless he hears the whistle. I mean, Amti, full credit to him for continuing. No credit to Rafa and Avi who stopped, saying that the ball had gone out. The entirety of the ball has to go out. And Amti, was that fantastic placing? Or what is John? He's a goalkeeper? I don't think so. But they've come back. Kino with the effort. And Satsuno tries to make amends for his errors, and Satsud goes wide. We've got the tunnel now, leading up to the second match between KITFORW and Royal Warriors again. I hope you get to see the Kino's missing report on after the tunnel in the second match. I'll meet you there again. Thank you.
Stretch, correct. Your game day after. Praveen.
कैमरा ऑफ करे कैमरा ऑफ कर
राफ दे
Morning, Sherry. Good morning.
morning.
What are your views of this match? I mean, Mr. Curry is coaching you people today, so what are your personal views? I think he's appointed you as captain.
Okay, thanks. Okay, actually we are very thankful for coaches for this match. So RW being a very strong team, so we just have to focus on our game, as coach would be guiding us for how the move has to take place and those things. So we just have to focus on our personal game. So that
I hear the main issue being that you just have to adjust who's going to keep, who's going to goal keep, and what the substitution rotation is going to be.
Actually, Prashant has not come, so he was going to be a goalkeeper. So let's see, I can or maybe I will be contacting coach for this, like who would be the best person to do the goalkeeping.
Thank you, Shane. Anything more to say?
Nothing much.
Thank
All
you.
the best for RW.
Okay, thank you. Hello, Monk. Mr. Monga. Hello, how are you today?
Good.
So, what are your views on today's match?
It's going to be a tough game. We just played 2 days ago on the same ground and did well for the half of the match, but then struggled in the end. So, yeah, we're going to have a tough game today. We're looking forward to it, though.
Looking forward to it. So, I mean, other than that, so you're trying to tell me that it's not going to be as fast as before? Are you guys going to keep harrying their players, or are you going to go for goals? Or
No, RW always goes for the win. We will go for goals. We will play our normal game. The only thing is we have to learn from our last game and try and defend a lot better than we did last time, and try and win back the ball better than we did last time.
I hear you've got at least 3 lone players.
Yeah, today we've got we are missing Zope, and we're also missing Avi, and who else are we missing? I think no. So we have 2 lone players today, but yeah, they'll fit in well, and we'll have a good game.
Great, man. Hey, Among, anything else to say?
Just looking forward to the game and hope we can pull off another win.
Thanks a lot, Among.
Cheers.
Here we've got the referee here, who's been appointed as a player ref for today's match. Has KITFORW have appointed Mr. Curry as coach. Arun Rock, they call you. Any views?
Surprised that I'm the ref today, but looking forward to the opportunity to ref my first match and hoping it'll be a good one.
I hear you did take the referee's test and you did quite well in it. So I hope that gives you a lot of confidence.
Yes, actually, and I would love to know where I've gone wrong. So
I think the ADC is looking into that, plus setting up another test.
Okay.
So I'm sure your knowledge will be enough today. And any views about both the teams, or how you're gonna attack this match today?
Okay, basically going to the key focus is to let the play go on and give advantage to the teams. Ensure that no late tackles are happening, and there'll be no tolerance for late tackles. So just keep the game in check and let it flow, and let the better team win.
Thank you, Arun Rockchandra. Anything more to say? Anything more to say?
No, nothing more.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for your time.
Here we have the match between Royal Warriors and KITFORW. That is KITFORW versus Royal Warriors at Papal Ground. 4 or 5 passes over right now. Gru gives it to Mishti. Mishti to Suman. 8, 9. Is that 10? Is that 11 or 12? 13? 14? Or maybe let's just make it a 12. Yeah, let's just start it at 12. This is what KITFORW did. Actually, when it moved into their half, Royal Warriors should be doing this, and KITFORW are doing this here. An organization, they're doing this. They're completing 20 passes. It's not that, you see, more than 20 passes. It's not that Royal Warriors were not pressing deep. They were under pressure. KITFORW players are passing the ball and switching flanks. All they have to do now is get the ball into the final quarter and carry on with it there. They've got, I don't know, the 16th or 17th pass with Mir at the left back position, playing a 1-2, going back into space. Superb play from KITFORW here. Sherry plays the ball, probably 19th, 20th, 21st pass back to Suman again. So much of the ball. Royal Warriors, no chance. And I think this is the time when they finally lost the ball and Royal Warriors finally attacked suddenly. And this is what Royal Warriors are doing constantly. Suddenly winning the ball. I mean, this is a way to play, but a team of this caliber, if you know what I'm saying, I think coming on to the 7th, 8th, 9th maybe, lost less streak since the last season. They haven't lost a match for 7 to 8 matches, maybe more. A shot from, I think it was Ivan, which just went wide of the post. That was Aviank in goals. Well, Royal Warriors are not showing how skillful they actually are. Kino straight at John. So I hope to see that they just try and get 2-3 passes and then they get into attacking situation, and then with the powerful players they have, they're very strong and skilled. They end up having a goal scoring chance against a weaker opposition. But this is not what the fans want to see, to tell you the truth. Gru going around in circles for around 5 minutes over there and finally kicking the ball out. The score still at 0-0. Amar to Mir, and Amar kicks the ball out. A lot of unforced errors from well, it's not Amar, but it's Among, I think, who kicked the ball out. A lot of unforced errors from KITFORW, and that was the sad part of KITFORW's game today. Otherwise, they really played exemplary football. They were aware of things happening around them and are composed on the ball, and unfortunately the unforced errors cost them quite dearly. But what they accept, that's VK dilly-dallying in defense, thinking he's a goalkeeper. But then if you compare him with the goalkeepers in the previous match, Mir, that's what I mean by unforced errors. JJ on the ball now. JJ gives a dodgy ball of a pass. I mean, straight to Kino, and Kino a long ball to... we can't quite see there. But that's what I mean. Sherry on the ball. Sherry knocks the ball across inside. Intercept by Among. Among 135 just outside his D. I think Among just inside the half now. Among plays the ball to Ivan, the number 10. Ivan. No, yes, it is Ivan. Ivan on the ball. What's he going to do? Munton's calling for it on the far side. Mkul's lifted his flag. But 135 is clearly on side. 135 goes through. Defenders on him. Goalkeeper comes charging out. As I was saying about the goalkeeper, I mean, he can... might as well call this is Rock going to check with Mkul exactly why he's waving the flag. But if Satsut and John can call themselves as highly rated goalkeepers, then so can VK. Because as for the displays in the previous match, even VK can call himself a goalkeeper. It's 1-0 here. And 0-1. That's Among on the flank. Among goes running right down the right flank. A chance here. And that's gone. It's gone in. How did that go in? Is that a goal?
Just a second.
No. He's given a penalty. Actually, that was a fantastic tackle by Kino. Kino came in. Beautiful play by Kino. Came charging in and cleared the ball. I don't know where the penalty was. I think Rock saw a push. Maybe. Well, it's, you see in the TZLs, and goalkeeper, another goalkeeper who's quite in the same class there. He can be highly rated as a goalkeeper as well for that. Oh, what skill by Sherry! So composed. He was even tackled late by Taufa, but so composed and mature. I'm sure he should just rewind back and maybe edit that just to see, how he was so composed there, giving that under pressure, giving that lovely ball. That's Red on the ball now. Red gives the ball to Suman. Suman, if he can put the ball in. Suman. I think that was a miscross. He didn't cross that ball properly and the ball went over. And I'm sure he wasn't going for goals there. 135 on the ball. Yogi on loan, loses the ball. Yogi on loan from Paku. Here's Suman, cross the ball inside. Minus pass, Aviank. Straight at John. He could have said Aviank is playing for KITFORW, hasn't signed up for the TZLC as yet. Amma plays the ball inside to Sherry. Sherry, a lovely long ball. He sees, I think, someone over his head. I think it's Suman beats Yogi. All ends up. Suman crosses the ball inside and cleared by either it was Avia or Jonty there. Munton and Mishti. Who's going to win this battle? Oh, it's surely Munton. He's got more speed than his size. Oh, fantastic. On one of these runs itself, I think Suman clobbered Munton. Fortunately, we don't have that for you on our highlight show. It would have been fun to see. But let's Avi with the clearance. Royal Warriors. As you can see, just 2 or 3 passes and then they go straight through. Playing like that, Crew loses the ball, but Kino's always quick, always quick, ready. His awareness is high, his levels of concentration are high. Except for what happened later on when he went missing. Very funny incident, which we'll show you later. Ball comes in again and a header of Munton. And the Jonty going wide. Just wide, that is. A fantastic off the line clearance by Rake. I mean, you see what I'm saying? Lots of chances for Royal Warriors, but do the fans really want to see this from Royal Warriors? Here's another passing move from KITFORW deep inside the RW half. And isn't this what Royal Warriors should be doing? And with the skill and caliber of their players, they can make mincemeat out of their opposition. Which KITFORW seem to be doing here to Royal Warriors. Sherry's called for the ball. Robbie passes it back, but Taufa's there. You are sneaking there in on Taufa. Taufa on the ball. Sherry recovers well, and a poor ball from Taufa. Taken by Kino. Vickers tries to win it back. But Red takes Vickers apart. Knocks the ball down the flank to the left flank to... I can't quite make sure who that is, but that's Miran striker. And he's standing in an offside position. Offside call given by Mku. Offside call, man. This is the incident where Ray comes screaming out and people are calling this a 2-footed tackle, but no, he pulled out of that tackle. You could see he did come sliding in, maybe with a proper sliding tackle. He came on his bum. Taufa probably was not aware of Rake, or was he? Just tapped the ball away. But here at that incident there, Rake just got the ball first, and then Taufa landed quite heavy there. I wouldn't. Rake was sent off for that, and this is an incident where Munton was warned by the ADC, and he had to pull Rake off. As you can see, the goalkeeper's changed, and Munton cleared it up with the ADC, so there's no action coming in on Munton, who's been playing under the coach for a very long time now, maybe for the past 15 years. But yeah, Munton is not that kind of player. But you see, no player can be spared in the TZLC. If you do something wrong, you'll be penalized. Anyway, this JJ on the ball. JJ. Now everyone thinks they can score, and he has scored. JJ pass Mishti. Oh my goodness. But Royal Warriors, are they happy with this? I mean, they've come away with the victory. It's 3-0 now, but are they happy with this victory? They have to ask themselves a few questions, maybe over a glass of beer or a cup of tea, whatever they want. But they really, that Sherry who's been pushed up front, they have to ask themselves a few questions here. Is this the way the champions play? I don't think so. I really don't think so. And I hope I hope they have a meeting regarding this. I hope they do change, because the fans were disappointed at the end of the match. They were highly disappointed. Lovely Trump Towers in the background. Mishti comes out well here and clears the ball, but straight to Munton. Munton in his... No, that's Yogi. Yogi, what's he doing up there? Yogi on the ball. Yogi's going to try and get in on that. He thinks everyone can score against him. Munton, the shot. Oh, that's a shot. He can take credit for that shot. That is beautiful. Ferocious effort there. JJ on the flank now. JJ doing his Jilby Howrah skills. JJ, Mr. Howrah, Mr. Jilby, JJ, and he loses the ball. You can hear by Taufa's comments there. Howrah, in Hindi they call it a Howrah, meaning a very selfish person. We've got the channel now, and you please wait up to see the Kino missing persons report, where Mir is suddenly heard shouting, "Where the hell is Kino?" You can read in the match report exactly what happened. Kino did apologize and clear it up with his coach and the ADC, and everything's all hunky-dory now. But I'll leave you with that scene here, just shown after this clip. Here's me saying again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Hope you've enjoyed the highlight show, and hope to see you on a bigger ground at Thunderbolt's home ground soon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, coach.
Play the simple one. Jerry telling to play the simple one. Jerry, yeah, man. Come on, man. Come on, come. Come on, come. Patience. Kino. Well done, man. Where's Kino? Where is he? Kino! Where are you? Robbie! Without telling anyone on the ground, what are you?